Hello, I'm Carl Stabe. Today I have Tristan de Montebello with me, the co-founder of Ultra Speaking. Hello, and what's your 5-minute system?
My 5-minute system, I'd love to share a system we call the accordion method. And this can allow you to do, it's a way to prepare content, to get clarity on your thinking. And as a result, you can use the accordion method to prepare a presentation, prepare a team meeting, any type of prepared content that you want to bring up. We have a lot of our students use this for one-take videos that they record for social media. Um, the way it works is very simple. We call it the accordion method because we're ditching the notes. There's no memorization needed, no more notes needed for your preparation. Instead, we're going to clarify our thinking through speaking, and we're going to internalize our content by using time constraints. So what we want to avoid when we're preparing content as much as possible is memorizing word for word. Because when you memorize word for word, it's like a linear chain. And all you need is one of those chain links to pop, and you've lost your flow and you don't know where you're going. Instead, we want to be like a tree with a solid trunk and lots of branches. And it doesn't matter if you don't go through one branch because you have so many other branches you can go through. So, how does it work? You start the accordion by setting a timer. You're going to start at, say, 3 minutes, which is what I recommend, depending on the length of your content. Even if you have a 10-minute talk, you would shorten it considerably when you're practicing with the accordion. You do 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes even 2 minutes. Let's use 3 minutes as an example. You do put 3 minutes on the timer, and you have two rules. You're not allowed to stop and never, ever, ever allowed to restart. You have to go to the end of those 3 minutes. And two, no leaking, what we talked about. So no projecting insecurities, no saying, oh man, this one sucks, I messed up here. Imagine you were in front of an audience trying to get it out. But at the same time, there's no pressure. This is just a first draft. So you go through 3 minutes and you kind of brainstorm out loud. And once you're done with the 3 minutes, you change the timer and you put it to 2 minutes. And you do the same thing. And then you go down to 1 minute, and then you go down to 30 seconds. And at 30 seconds, sometimes we'd even go down to 15. If in between each rep, you just ask yourself, what did I like and do I want to keep? What did I dislike? This is actually a very powerful exercise to do with someone else because they can tell you, I love when you said that, say more of that, and that other thing didn't work.
Mm.
When you're at 30 seconds, you repeat that. At that stage, you will have compressed out all of the noise. You will have extreme clarity on what your one thing is, what's the one sentence, the key sentence I want everybody to remember. And you're going to have a few bookmarks in your mind. Oh, I know that on the intro, I want to talk about the cat story. And then I want to hit on the numbers. And then in point three, I wanted to say this. And then I conclude with this other story. So you'll just have some quick thoughts. At that point, you get to open up the accordion. So you do the opposite, 30 seconds to 1 minute, 2 minutes, and all the way back up to 3. And when you're doing that, you're going to have incredible spaciousness in your mind. It feels extraordinary. And you're going to be able to very intentionally bring details back in. And once you get to the 2 or 3 minute mark, you'll have a remarkable speech that'll be completely internalized. So you could go on a stage 5 minutes later and talk about the same topic for 1 minute or 10 minutes or even probably 20 minutes because you just have to expand into those buckets that you've clarified in your mind. So this system is one that we use with all of our coaching clients when we're working on keynotes. We use it for YouTube videos with our students. We use it for presentations. Any prepared content, the accordion method is remarkably, remarkably powerful.
I love that. I think that's so key to be able to do it in different ways. So you're challenging yourself and your brain to find a different way to tackle those things. I love that.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure, Carl. This was a true pleasure.